It's not dark areas or isolated walkways like this one that make robbers more likely to act. The plan would provide free gun training for one staff member at every school and allow them to keep a gun locked up on school grounds. Some say that these signs alone can't warn people sufficiently of all possible danger at Ocean Beach. If you don't have the virus and you don't want to get it, you should wash your hands thoroughly and often. According to a Duke University study, the benefit only provides about $3 a day to buy food. That means when food shopping, cost takes priority to health. The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill is the heart of liberalism in North Carolina. And in some ways, the rest of the state is becoming just like Chapel Hill. The smart card would allow participants to swipe it just like a credit card. UNC junior Caitlin Walsh didn't know what she had, but she knew she was too sick to go to class.
I started feeling not so great Wednesday after dinner.
After Walsh ate at one of the campus dining halls, she said she started feeling nauseous, dizzy, and had severe stomach pain. When she heard she had symptoms of norovirus, she said she was sure she had it, but she'd never heard of it before.
I had to Google it.
Symptoms of norovirus include diarrhea and vomiting. It's highly contagious and spread through contact with those fluids, even from contaminated foods or surfaces. According to the CDC, there are 21 million cases of norovirus a year. Stacy Schelt from the Orange County Health Department says cases in densely populated areas like universities are common.
Really, it's not anything to worry about. I mean, it's not pleasant for the people going through it. I will say that.
That's true unless you're a part of a high-risk group. The very young, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems, like people with HIV or chemotherapy patients. In the U.S., norovirus leads to about 70,000 hospitalizations and 800 deaths every year.
There are no vaccines. There is no antibiotic that will treat it. You really just have to go through it, unfortunately.
If you've contracted the virus, you shouldn't go to work or school because you could give it to somebody else. You should drink plenty of fluids and clean with bleach-based cleaning products.
And what's really tricky is somebody can be contagious up to 3 days after the symptoms have subsided.
If you don't have the virus and you don't want to get it, you should wash your hands thoroughly and often. The Orange County Health Department says it hasn't pinpointed the source of the outbreak, but says the virus is on the decline. Walsh says after a couple of days, she's fully recovered. In Chapel Hill, I'm Averi Harper. Felix DeRoche suits up, waxes his surfboard, and hits the waves at Ocean Beach in San Francisco.
It's kind of changed my life and the way that I view everything.
DeRoche paddles out several times a week. Every time he comes to Ocean Beach, he and many others ignore signs like these. Warnings of deadly rip currents scattered along the 3.5-mile stretch of beach.
The rip tides, you have to watch out.
Rip tides, or rip currents, move fast, pulling water and unsuspecting surfers or swimmers away from the beach.
Within 20 minutes, you're a quarter mile, half a mile down the beach because it's just sucking you down.
According to the National Weather Service, in the U.S., more than 100 drowning deaths occur every year as a result of rip currents. Some say that these signs alone can't warn people sufficiently of all possible danger at Ocean Beach, especially because Ocean Beach doesn't have lifeguard stations, only an occasional beach patrol.
Because a lot of people that visit the beach don't know a particular hazard is, a problem.
Which is why Larry Smith, a meteorologist at the National Weather Service, says increasing mobile access to weather updates is the key to beach safety, not only for surfers, but all beachgoers.
We also have to concentrate on the general public.
Now you can get Bay Area beach warnings by checking the National Weather Service website, Twitter, and Facebook page. Information DeRoche says he'll be checking the next time he hits the beach. Reporting in San Francisco, I'm Averi Harper for the Hearst Journalism Awards. It was an ordinary day for UNC junior Anissa Jabbar. She was strolling to Panera on Franklin Street. Suddenly, a robber snatched her phone.
I thought it was one of my friends.
But it wasn't. The robber took off running, and Jabbar chased after him.
I yelled, "Can I please have my phone back? Give me back my phone."
With the help of a few bystanders and the Chapel Hill police, Jabbar got her phone back. But she says the incident has left her uneasy.
That's what I realized. I'm not the only victim here.
According to Chapel Hill Police, it gets its largest volume of emergency calls from one area, downtown. including hotspot Franklin Street, frequented day and night by UNC students. In 2012, more than 200 crimes happened downtown. Most are classified as larceny. A study from Loyola University in Chicago and the Netherlands Institute says it's not dark areas or isolated walkways like this one that make robbers more likely to act, but businesses like bars, restaurants, and hair salons that make Franklin Street the perfect target for potential robberies.
They're going to target areas where they have more opportunity.
Lieutenant Kevin Gunter says the kind of crime that occurs downtown is expected, given the kinds of businesses you'll find there. Gunter says Chapel Hill police are working to keep the downtown area safe.
So we're trying to put officers in areas where we are seeing more crime occur to try to deter that crime.
And even though those officers helped Jabbar recover her cell phone and nab the robber who took it, she says she's much more careful when she walks along Franklin Street. Reporting in Chapel Hill, I'm Averi Harper.